welcome back to my channel. My name is Janet and I have lost over 100 pounds following the ketogenic diet. On my channel you will find a variety of information to help you with your weight loss journey, so please consider hitting that red subscribe button. We would love to have you join the family here. If you're one of my returning subscribers, thank you so much for being here and welcome back. I am having a sale on my keto ebook. I thought that I would have a sale. I never have sales on my website, and I've had my website for almost a year. In December, it will be a year. So I thought that I would throw a huge sale, and that is going to be 50% off of my keto ebook. So this is the ebook that I first came out with when I first opened up my website. So it's the same one, but I wanted to give an opportunity for everybody to get it. It is really inexpensive, $9 regular price, and in this case with 50% off, it will be $4.50. So less than $5. You can grab that. It has a ton of recipes as well in there, all that are keto. I divided them into sections, so breakfast, lunch, dinner, and also desserts. So please make sure you consider buying that. I will definitely leave the link in my description as well too. So make sure you grab yours. And the sale will go on probably for a couple weeks. I think I'm gonna have the sale for a while. Today I am going to be sharing with you 2 days of eating. So it's gonna be a little bit of a different video. I wanted to try it this way. I have recorded my meals that I had made for the last 2 days, and I wanted to share 2 days of eating with you well on the BBBE challenge. Also wanted to share, as most of you probably know, I've kind of been saying it in every video, but I will be doing the BBBE challenge for the month of September. So please consider joining me. I would love to have you join. It works out perfectly. There's 30 days in September, so it all works out excellent to be doing it for the whole month. These 2 weeks were kind of a trial period for me, like I explained, but please consider joining me. I would love to have you join and be my friend and hold my hand along the way. So you will see on Wednesday's video is going to be my 2-week update. I am leaving that to the last minute. I am going to record that on Monday, right after my weigh-in, because I decided that I'm going to weigh in on Monday morning. I normally weigh in Sundays, but I'm going to do exactly a 2-week weigh-in and measurement, and that will be in Wednesday's video. So please make sure that you have your notifications on so that you do not miss that video. I'm so excited. I cannot wait actually for that video. And then on Friday, what you will be seeing is kind of the start of the BBBE. You will see my starting stats. You will see my weight once again, because as you know, I am going to visit my daughter for a couple days. So I am going to keep it keto. However, there might be some slight changes with my weight and my measurements because of water weight, etc. So I want to make sure that I'm getting the accurate measurements and weight on September 1st. September 1st, after I go to the washroom, weigh myself, start from there. So that is going to be the video that is going to be on Friday, and kind of like my plan once again to start as far as my meals, my meal plan, what I liked these last 2 weeks going forward for the month of September that I still will continue to make. That will be in Friday's video. So that gives you kind of a little bit of an outline for this week's videos. Like I mentioned, I am going to visit my daughter. However, it won't affect any of the uploads. I'm really trying to be consistent once again and have content that you enjoy on this channel. So that is that. So that gives you a little bit of an update. Also wanted to let you know, if you missed out on the last Perfect Keto sale, they are having one again that starts today, and it's their Labor Day weekend sale. So this sale actually goes until next Tuesday, so you have lots of time if you do want to stock up on your Perfect Keto. Highly recommend their collagen and their electrolytes. You guys know I'm a huge fan of both of those, so please make sure that you stock up. I always recommend, they do have a lot of sales, but I always recommend stocking up on the really good sales if possible. Everybody is different, but I know like Labor Day, Black Friday, those are like their biggest sales. So for one item is 15% off, 2 items is 20% off, 3 items is 25 items 25% off, etc. So be sure to make sure make sure that you click on the link that I will have in the description. There is the discount code. There is no discount code. It is automatically applied at checkout, but please make sure that you use the link down in my description, because I do get a little bit of kickback when you do use my personalized link that I will have below. So that is it for the Perfect Keto update and for the sale this week. Let's get into this week's meals. So if you would have watched my recent meal prep video, make sure that you go back and watch that. It was actually an excellent meal prep video. So I attempted to make the boiled eggs in my air fryer. And all I can say is I will never make them any other way. I really enjoyed how they turned out. The timing was perfect. The temperature was perfect that I had set. And it just turned out amazing. So on that day is actually, I recorded that day of eating. So I was doing all of my meal prepping, and I ended up having I think I had one medium boiled egg, and then I had some bacon, and then I had some of the venison, bacon wrapped venison. So all in all, I probably had about 6 slices of bacon. Also had a couple slices of the BBBE toast, 1 egg, and then I had 3 or 4 of those bacon wrapped venison. That was meal number 1, and it was so good. Jimmy came home from work that night, and this was meal number 1, so I'd had it earlier in the day. But I was telling him about that I made this venison and did all of this, and I was like, oh my gosh, the bacon wrapped venison turned out so good. Like extremely good. And he was like, okay, because he is not a bacon fan whatsoever, right? So I thought it was kind of funny, but I was raving about that bacon wrapped venison. It was delicious. So that was meal number 1. And then for meal number 2, I had a bacon sandwich is what I had, and I had the 2 slices of the BBBE toast, and I put lots of butter on that. As you can see, it kind of melted to the plate. And then I also still had some bacon and some of the bacon wrapped venison. This was just such a good meal that I craved it again for supper. So that was a good day. I had a lot of bacon because that was thick sliced bacon, so I had a lot of bacon that day. Let's move on to the next day. The next day, actually, I think I had, yes, I did. I had a bacon sandwich again in the morning, and that bacon is so good. The thick sliced bacon, it is delicious. So, had the thick sliced bacon and had that as a sandwich, and it was absolutely delicious. Also had some bacon on the side, and it was so delicious. And moving on to supper time, you guys, this was so good. You guys know how I've been liking my beefsteaks. I've kind of been limiting it to like 1 a week right now, because I am trying to use up obviously venison and bacon and eggs and other things that I have. But I made this steak and grilled it on my barbecue, and then I added lots of butter on top. It was so good. Lots of Redmond's real salt, and that was my dinner, and it was delicious. Now it worked out, I did the ounces again, and it worked out to be another, I think it was another 14 ounces, 13 or 14 ounces that I ate. And it was good. That was all that I had for that meal. It was absolutely delicious. So that was my 2 days of eating. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like this sort of idea that I kind of compile my meals and then do kind of like a voiceover to show you. I would really like to do more days and share like a week worth of eating. So please let me know if you enjoy that idea, because then I can just take little snippets of every meal that I'm eating and then compile them all in order to make one video so that you can see a full week of eating. So that is the end of the video today. Kind of short and sweet, but I did want to show you the 2 days of what I was eating on the BBBE challenge. How are you guys doing on this challenge as well too? Are you thinking about starting in September? I'm excited. Like I had mentioned, I'm really excited to get started once again. And now that I know that it works for me, I am seeing results. and even in my face, I'm noticing it slim down, and just all of the perks of how I'm feeling, looking, mentally, everything seems to be working. So 30 days might be a little bit extensive challenge. I feel like 2 weeks was definitely doable, but we will see what the future has to bring. And go from there next week. But that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. Also, please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and have that notification bell on so YouTube can let you know when I upload a video. Thanks for watching.